Akron, Ohio, known to be an industrial little town, nice and quiet, peaceful, a lot of country cool breeze, little small town, warehouses. You don't think of too much going on, but little like small time gyms, like for instance, LeBron James. Yes, LeBron James. And you also have the babyface assassin, Stephen Curry. I'm from Akron, Ohio now. Not too much come from Akron, Ohio. But then you got Stanley Ford. This man right here, boy, he is a character. Character. And he got that smoke too. You better believe it. Peace and blessings, people. Peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum. This is your boy Azakar bringing you flame. You already know. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe, man. Hit that bell, man. You already know what the business is. Shout out to the black YouTube out there. Ticket TV, Carcino, Kwame Brown. The league attorney, J.R. Wisdom, Mr. Palmer. Mr. Palmer, he telling F child support. Too raw for sports, too raw for TV. James Nola Sports, holding it down in the NO. Man, shout out to all the black YouTube out there doing it big. Even the sisters be doing it big too. Sister Dee, Pink Book Lessons. I mean, hey, Dave Brent, Melanie King. Hey, boy, woo, Lord have mercy. I don't want to be disrespectful. But make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe, man. You never know what an individual may be going through. The pressure he may have, he may be going through a lot on his shoulders, probably relationship problems, being haunted by the past. Some people just have some real issues going on in their head. It could be due to lack of sleep, lack of rest, not getting any life. And what I mean by life, somebody is pouring into them positive, nurturing things, instead of someone always nagging and biting at him and standing on his neck, just drilling and wanting more and more, destroying a man. You don't know what a man may be going through. Mental health is for real. It's a real thing. And that's something that everybody need to take in consideration. Usually I'm from a black man all day, and I'm staying for the black man, black first. But the mental health thing, that's across the board. That's across the board, man, because you don't know what people may be going through. So with that being said, we're going to cook on this subject when I get right back. like I said, people, count your blessings. Count your blessings. Oh, Stanley Ford. My man get 9 consecutive life sentences for victims he killed in an Akron arson incidents. Now, I don't know what a man get off on burning people up, but some people, they do. They get high off that flame, that light, that warmthness, the crackling of the fire. I guess that's whatever float they boat. It is what it is on that. But that ain't the way it is. That ain't the way to go about doing things at all. I mean, it's catastrophic, turbulent, very turbulent. And when I say people got some mental health issues, they have some real mental health issues. But yeah, the man, Mr. Ford, was from Akron, Ohio, convicted of killing 9 people during 3 arson incidents, was formerly sentenced to life in prison. Ford faced Summit County Common Plea Court Judge Christine Crow, who ruled that the suspect would not be eligible for parole. Shit. And man, how he was on that interrogation, man, it was just like, she was just like it wasn't nothing. Like it wasn't nothing, you hear me? Several relatives of the victim spoke directly to Ford at his sentencing on Tuesday. Some even forgiving his actions so they can move on with closure, but the defendant refused to respond with a comment at the time. The jury was initially taken with recommending a sentence in these cases and delivered a guilty verdict on almost all charges, including 9 counts of aggravated murder. And instead of an unanimous decision for the death penalty, the jurors agreed upon suggested life in prison. Judge Crow followed with the recommendation from the jurors imposing the life consecutive sentences plus 21 years of separate arson that did not injure anybody. I hope God has mercy on your soul, Judge Crow said. Ford, who was originally facing more than 24 criminal charges, was convicted recently of murdering 9 people in 3 separate fires that he set initially in 2016 and 2017. This man here. The first fire was on April 18, 2016 at 719 Fultz Avenue. Lindell Lewis, Gloria Jean Hart were killed. The second fire was on January 23, 2017 at 723 Russell Avenue. A Dodge Durango was set on fire. Nobody was hurt. A third fire was May 15, 2017 at 693 Fultz Avenue. 7 people were killed, including 2 adults and 5 children. That's hard, ain't it, man? That's hard like Megatron, boy. But we're gonna play some of this audio right here, man, and I'm telling you, it is a trip. And he in this mud like it ain't nothing, like it ain't nothing. So get your popcorn, go get your baseball bats. This is gonna be a trip. We gonna sit back and have a funky good time. Funky good time. With the funky good crime. Hey, boy. And when I tell you, boy, this right here is a trip. It's a trip and a half. There's so much a trip. Let me go get my speaker. Hold on. We right back at it. We finna rock and roll with it. And get what? We finna get started with the interrogation of Stanley Ford. Let's rock and roll with it, people. Follow me.
First, let me say that I hate having to put you out there like that. Like all
that was terrible. I was like, what the heck?
You could cuss. That's my first language. But I was worried.
Hey, let me tell you what. The detective, I don't know your name, ma'am, but you did your thing on this one, boy, and she wasn't going when I said she was using the force of auntie, the force of mama, the force of grandmama, the force of what you say, and you heard it miles away. She got all them Jedi powers, you hear me? And it's finna come about. Check out this detective. She did her thing.
They said you lived down there, and I hadn't seen or heard from you, so I waited.
Yeah, I was there earlier that day because I was over my auntie's house doing a job for her. Because they're getting up in age and her husband had a stroke.
Now, you said you weren't at home on Falls because you was over there.
No, I was at my sister's. I mean, my sister and my niece, and then my baby mama's house. I was moving around like that.
Okay. Now, just because I can't figure out like where you were that night, like the night.
I spent the night at my niece's house.
And where that's Now, I ain't trying to, stir your brain, because the main reason what I want to find you, make sure, one, that you safe and you okay, and then find out.
I didn't know nothing about it until my sister and them called me, and Mr. Hughley called me.
And what they say?
They said the house burned down, but they didn't tell me nothing about nobody got hurt in there. And then my best friend.
The police were able to get Stanley into this room because they claimed to be worried about him.
Stanley don't sound too convincing, do he? He don't sound too convincing at all.
That's crazy, man.
No.
He just got in the hospital, for God's sake. He went to the hospital the same time my brother went to the hospital. My brother was in Virginia. That's nuts, man.
Now, who do you think would want to do something like this?
Oh, no.
Yeah, now, I'm not necessarily asking you what, like, the rumors that you heard. I'm talking about, like, since you lived there, the stuff you saw, the stuff you
No, he never said crap to me. He never said that. I'll go up and down the road like, but when I be gone, then they tell me the man and bust out the window, and then they say he was. I don't know nothing about that crap. I mean, I was just going by what I heard.
Now, how long?
Because he never said. I've been there for about 2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years. Now, in those in those 2 or 3 years, has anybody ever come over there? Not necessarily only with Lindale, but like for you, with Mr. Hughes, with Jenny.
No, they don't mess with me.
Like, what are you saying going on? Don't worry about that.
I don't know that stuff. All I know is what they tell me, what Thomas tell me, what Linda said. That's all I know.
Now, had you ever sat around with them, like on the porch?
Oh, yeah. I sat on the porch every morning.
So, in that time,
breakfast.
In that time,
no.
In 2 years, you ain't heard no scuffle.
No.
So everybody was.
It was just
It was good Christian folks that spreading the word. Ain't nobody having no beef about no money. Ain't nobody no beef about no food. No nothing.
To me about nothing.
But did you overhear anything?
No.
Now, how did the people in the house get along?
Great. Fantastic.
No beef.
That nigga's fantastic. Hey, boy, he had me dying. Check dude out, man. Dude's a character. Y'all gonna be tripping off dude.
Oh, hell no. They were like husband and wife.
Did anybody else stay from time to time?
No, not up there. Nobody stays up there. No, that was it.
Did anybody?
They used to long time ago, but I said no.
Did anybody stay downstairs with you guys from time to time?
No, hell no.
Okay.
Oh.
You fine with the hell? Are you fine with the hell?
No.
You ain't got to choke on it.
Because I don't need all them people around me. Because I don't do that.
The detective now asks Stanley.
Yeah, man, and detectives gotta do their thing and dig in deep and see where his whereabouts was, kind of throw them off guard on some information they know that he may not know. You know what I'm saying? That's how they operate. That's how they do their thing.
Now I got a problem with cussing.
Oh, I do.
But this is the thing that's sticking out with me. Everything in his just keep getting burned down, and so somebody got to beef with him or some people. So what was his lifestyle like that somebody might want to do something like that?
Oh, I don't know why. Shit, I don't have no problem with that.
That's a hell of a coincidence. Things getting burned down. Everywhere you went, things getting burned down, homie. What's up with that? That's some fuck shit. Oh, brother, love that coffee.
He would give me whatever I wanted. All I gotta do, forget that.
But how was he with other people though?
I don't know. I don't know that.
Because I mean, if everything gets set on fire,
nobody yelling. If anybody yelling and screaming in this house and I hear it, I'm coming up there. You see? I'll play that.
Now you seem to be, have your ear to the street. Have you heard about anybody who got a beef with him?
No, that I know of.
Now, what was that thought you just had?
That was that I know of. Nobody I know of right off the hand.
That don't seem like the truth. It seems like you're choking on the truth right now.
I don't know offhand because I didn't know the people he knew. I know him. I know his wife. I just talked to his son the day before yesterday. We was at the same lot together.
It's obvious you just had a thought. Do you just not want to speak because all of us in here, or
no?
Do you not want to speak because you at the police station?
I don't know.
You definitely had a thought right there. I saw it in here. The light bulb came on. It is. The light bulb came on.
No, I don't know. I wish I did.
Because if he was this good to you,
yeah,
and got everything he got burned up, and now he did. I know people don't really want to drop a dime, but I think somebody should answer for it. So I know people don't really want to talk to the police, but we're looking for anything we can get, any more so. Now, is that light bulb that just went off a minute ago? Because it ain't. That's a separate thought. I can tell.
No, I never.
You had a whole separate thought right there.
I don't know.
And I'm saying this man is. That's what I'm dressed for. I'm dressed for his funeral today. And I want to be sure.
And I sent for my stuff from out there because my stuff is in it. I got a Armani suit and a Armani hat and all that stuff burnt up in the basement.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was wondering how you ain't never called us about none of your stuff, or
because I didn't know nothing about it.
No, I'm saying about your stuff.
I didn't know when that happened until late. They called me on the phone like, what the fuck, man?
Stanley continues denying.
Yeah, he keep on denying it too, boy. I mean, y'all finna see how he just try to word play. But his shit go crumble. It's gonna fall beneath the boy. Oh.
I talked to Thomas about that. He know more than I do.
Getting help used to be hard, whether it's...
Oh, man, these YT commercials.
You know more than I do.
Any knowledge of who may have started...
I talked to Thomas about that. You know more than I do.
Were you living there when the van got burned up?
Yes, I was there.
Okay, when they were talking about the van got burned up, who did they think did it?
He didn't know. He didn't know.
He didn't throw out any names or anything like that?
God.
Who do you think might have did it?
I don't know. He knows so many people. He knows so many people.
I'm going to say this. I'm just going to go on straight with you.
Mm-mm.
And I hope I don't offend you.
Mm.
But the gut feeling I got is that you have some names swirling in your head. You just don't want to give them because you don't want to get
I
in
don't know them.
Right.
I don't know them people.
You might not know
socialize with them people.
But I think after 2 years, you done heard a name or two. And this man going, because I think people think, well, oh, it eventually come out. It might not. It might not eventually come out. And they're going to be dead for no reason. People think, well, I ain't going to say nothing. They'll get it eventually. But that ain't necessarily the case. So everybody who got a little bit, we just want that little bit.
We need your help. we're asking for your help.
I know, I understand that.
He said,
I don't really know much, man.
Well, this
I just don't never see.
Well, what you think?
When I get up in the morning, I'm out. I'm up and down. My uncle lived on Blanche, 592 Blanche. And I go down there and got to watch him because I think he's getting dementia. So I go down there. He's okay. And I go to my sister, she's sick.
Well, let me ask you this. When's the last time you slept at the house on phones?
Shit. Last Friday, I think it was Friday.
Last Friday?
Yeah. Because I go to my sister's house and I can drop down like...
And see, black man, this is another thing, man. This man living a pillow to pillow and post to post. Get your own shit, be accountable for your shit. And don't be burning up people's houses. Lord have mercy. What the fuck wrong with this motherfucker?
Because I mean, when I look at your face and I'm seeing stuff, I see that you hurt. No, I'm not saying that. I'm back on the other thing. That people don't want to get involved because they don't want to be coming to court. They don't want to be, because they don't want to say what they think, because what if it's wrong? Nobody's going to know what you say except for us. But I need any direction to go in. No matter how loose it might be, anything. I need any morsel.
Well, you know what? Your friend didn't deserve this.
No,
She didn't deserve this. And someone's got to pay.
And the people...
We can't do that without you. You got to let us know.
I don't know much.
Well, just
I told you I would never hardly there.
Boy, he playing that role, ain't he? He playing that role.
I mean, I would be gone for weeks at a time.
Well, let me try to explain how I'm thinking. It ain't necessarily a beef that he had in the last couple of days. It could have been over months or years.
I know, duh.
So I'm looking for all I'm looking for is just any direction, even if you like, I don't even know, man, this might not even be right. But let me just tell you what I'm thinking.
What are the streets saying about who did this?
I ain't been in the street. I don't get in the streets like that. If I knew anything, I swear to God, I would tell you. I ain't lying.
The interrogation takes a turn when the detective...
Oh, boy. I think here it comes. But he said the interrogation takes a turn when the detective began questioning inconsistency in Stanley's answers. As they asked questions, the detectives write down Stanley's answers. Then later on, they ask the same question again. A person telling the truth will answer no problem, answering the same questions, because they will have the real memory of what to fall back on. That's so true.
Now, what did he tell you when he was on the phone with you then?
Who?
You said Thomas.
He didn't talk. I didn't talk to him.
You said he called you after the fire.
My sister called me.
Once again, subscribe to Red Tree Crime. Red Tree Crime. Subscribe to Red Tree Crime. It is what it is, baby.
She called my phone because she...
No, did I talk to my sister? I talked to Mr. Hughley.
No, I didn't talk to him. I said, hello. He didn't say nothing. He said he couldn't hear me. I talked to her. She said, your house is burned up. You need to get over there.
Now, you said you called his phone since the fire.
No,
you talked to him since the fire?
No, he got a new phone. So I really don't know his number.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, they telling everybody else something.
I mean, the streets gotta be saying something that you've heard.
I didn't hear anything. I don't be in the street like that.
Now,
you don't have to be in the street.
What the hell you be at there if you don't be in the streets like that? You just be everywhere, pillar to post, but you don't be everywhere. Boy, y'all see these old, y'all old dusty ass niggas ain't doing shit on the corner. Wanna go liquor store all day, don't wanna work. Trying to sag all day, showing your dust ass. Get your motherfucking ass up, go clock in some motherfucker where you piece of waste of sperm, you.
That it's just you have it. I mean, I'm sure some kind of news has flowed your way saying
I don't hang around with
somebody did this.
I be with my family.
well, you was at least now with Mr. Hughley.
what? Yeah.
So this is I'm gonna tell you just human nature. Human nature is this. You lived in the house. And if you talk to anybody, and only if it ain't your niece on social media, if it ain't your baby.
No, I'm not.
Let me finish. I said if it ain't your niece on social media, if it ain't even Mr. Hughley while y'all on the drive there shopping and on the drive back, you the only person, the only one that ain't even gave a scenario. And that kind of make me suspicious of anything that you might have heard or thought. You're the only one, and that's starting to make me a little suspicious.
But I don't know nothing. I wasn't there.
I know you weren't there.
I wasn't been there in a couple of days.
You weren't there, but you're the only one.
Why don't you want to know who burned up all your stuff?
I do want to know, but I don't know.
I wouldn't be mad if somebody burned up all my stuff.
You telling me even in the car that Tommy wasn't even just saying what he thought?
No. He was saying, we had this.
I'm gonna tell you, making me feel something different about
this.
No,
we had this dog in the car. This lady went to the hospital, and we was baby dog sitting. It's a dog. My niece babysits.
The dog got to do what I'm talking about.
But that's all he was doing. No. Oh shit! Hold up!
Burned up all my stuff.
You telling me even in the car that Tommy wasn't even just saying what he thought?
No. He was saying. We had this.
I'm gonna tell you, making me feel something different about
this. No, we had this dog in the car. This lady went to the hospital, and we was baby dog sitting. Yeah.
What you talking about?
It's a dog. My niece babysits this lady's dog.
And tell me what the dog got to do with what I'm talking about.
But that's all he was doing. He never talked to me about nothing.
I'm gonna tell you with a straight face. Yeah. Did you making me change my feelings about you?
About what?
About you.
Why?
Because you're the only one I talk to out of 20 people that's coming at me like this. They're like, I don't know nothing, I don't hear nothing, I don't see nothing, I don't know nothing.
I don't be up.
Ain't nobody even saying. But you was just with Mr. Hughley, and he got some ideas. And you can't tell me that he ain't gave you his ideas.
He didn't tell me. No, he didn't. He didn't give me nothing.
All right.
For the next 20 minutes, the detectives continued to poke holes in Stanley's story. Stanley.
Oh boy, that's crazy. That's crazy. And what you say, Red Tree Crime? For the next 20 minutes, detectives continue to poke holes in Stanley's story. Stanley just does his best to fix his mistakes, and it's obviously he's hiding something. The detectives decide the time to go accuse Stanley of starting a fire.
To ask you this, but I got to. You don't have to answer this question at all. At all. But would you have any reason to want to start the fire?
With my stuff in it?
You wasn't in it.
With my stuff, all my stuff is in it?
That's a yes or no.
No way.
Okay.
No way, dude. I would never hurt them people. They were friends of mine.
If we were to test your hands, would there be anything on it that would tell us to accelerate?
And if you're going to go through that, we might well do a lie detector.
Stanley just said that they might as well do a lie detector.
You heard him, didn't you? You heard him, didn't you? You heard him, didn't you? It's time for a smoke break. We're going to be right back. But you heard him, didn't you? You might also going to do a lie detector test.
And here we go.
Now, you heard what he said. You might as well go and break it on out. You might as well go break that lie detector on out.
When you available for one of those?
Whenever.
Today?
Not today.
Tomorrow?
I don't feel good. I'm sick.
What's wrong with you?
stressed out.
Your body will lose the time.
He didn't want to smoke that blunt, did he? He didn't want to smoke that blunt, did he? Hold on. Once again.
We could.
We could do that. That would be good.
Yeah.
That'd be good just to clear it out.
When you available for one of those?
Whenever.
Today?
Not today. I can't do it today.
Tomorrow?
I don't feel good. I'm stressed out.
Well, what about
Crazy. I ain't never been
tomorrow?
homeless in my damn life, man.
Well, you still ain't, because you got Gloria, you got Doris,
Yes, I am
you got
homeless.
Dorothy.
I ain't got mine, though. That's their house.
But how about this? How about tomorrow?
I don't know. We can do it. I don't know. I'll call y'all. Something. I'm stressed to hell.
Well, stress ain't gonna make a difference.
Got me all on TV like that.
That's only because I thought you was dead. I was sober. I'm praying for you. I'm looking, and I only did it as a
You're like a criminal right now,
You're
dude.
not, because you're playing me.
No way.
You may find this hard to believe, sir, but most times when someone's house burns down, they contact us. We don't have to go through that.
Yeah, but I never had to go through that before.
I understand. I'm just saying most people contact us. So if you didn't contact us, we were worried about you.
What would I call the police?
Like, who burned up my stuff, and I want to know because they killed my friend since childhood. Y'all better find out.
But I didn't know they were even dead.
That's how people usually do.
I didn't know they were even dead.
And when you found out. And that's been a few days ago.
That's when I went over there. I didn't know they were even in the damn house.
But then when you did find out.
They don't hardly even be there. They'd be at her house.
But listen, when they called you, somebody called you at Dorothy's around noon. They said,
I don't know what they even knew.
Whenever it was, they called you that day. It wasn't 24 hours. You found out that your friend since childhood was dead. And everything you pretty much owned was burned up.
My mind shut down.
And I'm going to give you...
I didn't think...
He said his body and his mind shut down.
I give you that for the first day.
That chick was getting that crazy.
I give you that for the first day. But then after you wake up from that and you come out of your haze, you will call and be like, look, they killed my best friend. He looked out for me. He always laced my pockets with a little change. I ain't have to pay him back. He let me stay there. Find out who did this. Find out who killed my friend.
That's what I told his son.
I said us.
Oh, shit.
You know, who burned my stuff?
He said, oh, shit. Ooh. Like, share, subscribe, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. The crime content is off the chain. For Stanley Ford, man. This nigga here, man. And like I said, white folks, I use the word like a noun. That doesn't give you the ammunition to go ahead and use it. No, it's not.
I know y'all got any leads. You know, y'all know they had a camera on the house. Y'all know they had...
Yes, that's what I asked News Channel 5.
I'm saying to us. To us.
That's why I got News Channel 5.
Can I get another question? You say that his car got burned one time before.
Yes, about a year or two ago.
Now, did you say something about another house he had burnt down in the past?
Yeah, on the south side, he said. I didn't ever seen the house. I never been to it.
I thought you said you was in it when the house burned down.
No, I didn't say that.
I got you wrong because I thought you said that.
Hell no.
Okay, so this is, he's had a...
But the van burned down. Okay.
He's had a house on the south side burned down?
That's what they said. I just never
And he's had a car burn up, and now he's got another house burn up.
Yes.
Okay, so you're sure that he had another house burn up?
Yeah. Okay. That's what he said. I'm going by what they said.
Is that what he told you?
Yeah.
Lindell himself?
Yeah.
Did he tell you what he thought that was about?
No, never said it. Never said it.
He said, I got a house burnt down.
Yeah. They had a house on the south side. That's what happened. It got burned up out there.
And he said, I think this MF did it.
Nope.
None.
Never said a word. about that.
Just went to sleep and like my house burned up.
I guess I don't know what he did. I don't know what he did.
I'm gonna have to say to you, I thought of you as the biggest victim. Until our conversation.
I never.
You playing me. So
why you saying that for?
Cause you are.
Why you saying that?
Cause you playing.
Why?
That's what
you want me to say?
Anything you think.
The detective begins to wrap up the interrogation, but not before making sure that Stanley will come back for a
Yeah, but like you said, making sure that Stanley will come back for the polygraph at this point. They do not have anything evidence against Stanley except for the few witnesses' statements claiming that he will most likely did it.
Let's see if we can get Sergeant Butler to come in and schedule a polygraph.
Okay.
I'll call you and schedule.
No, it's his schedule.
We got a polygraph
It's his
operator
schedule.
here. We're going to bring him in here and he's going to schedule with you. Set up an appointment.
If you anybody come get you, it's just sister bring you down, we'll work it out. Let me go get it. I'm getting my card and I'm gonna go get it.
Okay. Oh my God. This is nuts.
Here, sir, I'm going to give you my business card so you can get a hold of me if you think of anything else.
I'm about to have a fucking heart attack.
Listen, man, we're trying to help here.
I know I will. If I can help you, I will. I swear to God I will.
It's a lot of stress, isn't there? That's why you say you're about to have a heart attack, right?
Yes, because I'm not feeling so good.
Well, if you need to get something off your chest and let us know something that you know, you will feel a whole lot better. Trust me.
I will.
You would help us?
I promise you, I would help you.
I mean,
if I could.
You got the key, man. We need your help.
I got a key to a house that ain't even there no more. For God's sake.
But you're our key to information about who started.
Why me? Why y'all putting it on me? I wasn't
because
there.
you lived in the house for 2 years.
Yeah, but I was never there, hardly.
And you're saying that you don't know or have heard anything about any of these.
I have not. I haven't been here
incidents.
long enough to hear anything.
The car fire that happened in 2013, and you were in the house. You have no clue of who may have started.
You're saying nobody gave any names.
No scenarios, no theories, no nothing.
It's just not plausible, sir.
I mean, that just goes on in a normal conversation. Who do you think did this?
I don't know.
That's just part of a normal conversation.
They snares can fall out the sky.
And normally they do. Normally when we talk to somebody, they have some type of theory about how they were victimized.
But they wouldn't. I don't know. They were victimizing that house, not me. I don't know who they were.
Whose stuff burned up?
Mine was.
Then you're a victim.
You know what
I'm talking about?
You know, like a 3-year-old says, why? Why me? Why did this happen? That's the number one thing pops in people's heads.
I could buy my clothes.
And then they start theorizing, okay, could have been this person, that person. That's just normal human behavior on why did this thing happen to me. And you've had to have some thoughts on that. All we want you to do is share those thoughts with us on why you're a victim. You're a victim and we're trying to help you come to some kind of conclusion on why this happened.
Y'all take my picture off the stupid TV. Our family's tripping.
Well, we were concerned about you because you never asked the question of why. You didn't ask the authorities of why this happened to you or who it could have been.
The polygraph examiner walks into the room, ready to...
Yeah. He walks into the room. He is ready to schedule the test for Stanley. Stanley realized he made a big mistake agreeing to test, but he's not sure how he would get out of taking it. Like in many cases, a suspect would say, give me a lie detector test because they believe it's saying it will make them appear innocent. They may also think that they can somehow beat the test. Now that Stanley's previously had offered to take the test by refusing to take it now, he appears to be more far far guilty now, boy. Ooh.
You're the guy with the gun. The person who would do...
Man, I'm telling you, these two big commercials. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. Polygraph test.
Oh, Garrett.
Have to call you out?
Yeah.
All right, Ken Butler. Pleasure to meet you. You're saying you want to take a polygraph.
Well, I'm taking a polygraph for anyway.
You just said you would. You
Why?
You said while we at it, let me take a polygraph.
I didn't say that. I said I probably would. I said I would if I needed to.
Well, it's coming down to a need.
Okay. Why?
Because you in here giving us the runaround. I thought
I
you
am
was
not.
as a straight victim and worried about your well-being, and you in here giving me the runaround. So, yes, it's coming down to just take away whatever,
Go ahead and talk to the sergeant here. He'll explain it. Is that something that you'd be willing to do, is take a polygraph?
No, I changed my mind. That ain't working. Why is that working like that?
You volunteered.
I didn't
to say,
mean that. I said I might.
You said I will even take.
I said I might.
We said we can accommodate you with that.
I said I might. Why do I have to do that?
Listen, you don't have to. But if let me put it to you again this way. You brought up the polygraph. We didn't.
Exactly.
I said I might. I didn't say I was.
Let's go with that anyway. But let me tell you what I'm.
Hey, boy, he flip-flopped them pancakes. He flip-flopped them pancakes. You hear me? Lord have mercy. Boy.
Where I'm at is that I thought of you as, maybe the person who set the house on fire was looking for you.
Whoa.
Just hear me out.
Yeah, because you got me all on television.
Right, and I hadn't heard from you. I didn't know you went to the scene. I didn't know any of that. So I was thinking somebody might have been after you.
No way.
Well, just follow me. And then, we interviewed probably no less than 15, 20 people, and everybody saying, well, I don't know if this is the truth, but this is what I think. And I don't know what this is, and you're the only person who don't have anything. You've been friends with them.
Because I don't be driving there like that.
But you've lived with him for 2 years.
Off and on.
Even when it was on. Even when it's on.
I get up, I'm gone.
So some of the things you said caused...
I've been gone for sometimes 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay. So some of the things you said has stirred up some feelings in me. And
I had no beef with nobody.
Just hear me out.
Nobody.
So when you said, hey, when you was like, hey, test my hands, and while we at it, we might as well take a polygraph. You said that. Is that what you said? You said, test my hands, and while we at it. Well, it's in here. It's a real... So if you have nothing to do with it, what's the problem with taking it?
I definitely don't got nothing to do with that.
Then what's the problem?
I don't know. Don't educate me, man. This is all I understand.
So that's something you'd be willing to do, is take a polygraph?
He said, go ahead and schedule it.
I'm just kidding.
Now, would you be willing to take a polygraph? That's one way that these folks here would... That way they could eliminate you.
They better eliminate me anyway. I'm the one the victim here.
That's what we're saying.
Duh.
So we can eliminate you this way.
It makes it quicker for us, so we can concentrate on getting the real bad guy.
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, let me ask you this.
I don't know what she can tell you.
But let me ask you this. Do you think we're gonna ask him? Well, he gonna ask you one or two things.
First,
this is what he gonna ask you. Did you do it? Do you know who did it?
Oh hell no.
And those are only that's
there.
That's what.
I got witnesses where I was at.
Oh, fine.
And we're gonna talk to those.
3 of them, matter of fact.
With 3 people, was that glorious?
3 people knows where I was at. My girlfriends.
Let's do this.
My ex-girlfriend.
You guys
my sister. And
I'm gonna write the time and date down here. If you decide you want to schedule, let them know before you leave.
I'll let you know.
I'm gonna go back to what I was doing here.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'll call you and let you know.
They are unable to force Stanley to take a polygraph test.
So instead they give him the phone and the number and calls to schedule one when he's ready. They are hoping that Stanley will phone and realize that not taking the test will make him appear guilty. Before Stanley leaves, they will one more thing to say to him. This is their last chance to convince him to take the test. Uh-oh. Doo-doo-doo.
Before you go, is it, let me tell you what some of the streets is thinking too. Because this came to me. Is that because you weren't there, a couple of the people in the streets might have thought that the only way we can take you out for certain, 100% certain, is to see you on camera somewhere else at the time. But let me hear me out. On camera somewhere else at the time. Or if you exclude yourself with a polygraph. For me, if my good friend that I had for a long time end up dead and I ain't had nothing to do with it, I don't have a problem with a polygraph. Because ain't nothing going to show. Test me. Do whatever you got to do to show that I know what it looked like.
I have no problem with that, but I just... It's a little shaky.
There's no trickery involved. None at all. It's just that since you weren't there, if we can't see you on camera somewhere else, the only thing that will permanently take you out, and we could go to other people when they come to us saying, hey, we think he has something to do with it. You hear me?
Well, they have something to do with it. I'm miles away from them.
Are you hearing anything I'm saying?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Yes.
It's only two ways to do that.
They're thinking about doing a polygraph. They're thinking about doing a polygraph. Okay.
Thank you.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Damn, shut your ass up.
Thank you.
I'm talking to the football.
That's different. It don't make a difference.
I'll schedule, okay. My God.
Don't be scared about the truth.
I'm not scared of the truth. It's just
that's what we're saying. Don't be scared of the truth.
It's no
my best friend. I could never hurt him.
That's what we want to hear.
He protected me for years.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I'll be leaving here pretty soon, I hope. Well, we probably will. I mean,
well, he's right here.
This is it.
No.
I thought he said,
go ahead and confirm that
he gotta get it
today. So you can get this off your chest, and all that stress will be off your chest.
Thursday 28th.
All right.
Let me.
What time? Give me a time.
Because you want me to come and get you?
The time's already on
there.
there.
Yeah, come and get me, huh?
The time's already on there.
Okay, good.
So I'm gonna come get you. Let me write it on here too. So you can't say that you ain't seen.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, you do this and get all that stress off you. You won't be feeling so bad. You'll feel much better.
You'll feel better.
Now, I don't want you to miss the funeral. That's why I'm gonna go ahead and arrange for you to get on home so you can make it to the funeral, because that's where I'm going. And I ain't gonna look at you like I know you unless you look at me. Ain't nobody gonna know what's up.
Okay.
All right. All right. Let me call
Unfortunately for Stanley, before he would have a chance to take the test, he would be arrested for unrelated charges. Now that he was in custody, he agreed to finally take the test. Stanley was just told that the polygraph examiner is on his way, but he doesn't like to wait.
Now watch this, y'all. Y'all gonna trip off this.
Bitch ass nigga. Come on, bitch ass nigga. You bitch ass motherfucking bitch. Bitch ass bitch. Whatever.
You John Olds?
Yes, I am.
Hey, Kim Butler, pleasure to meet you.
I want to shake your hand up.
Now shake my hand. I ain't gonna let you out.
I mean, what's that gonna do?
They're
tomorrow? You take a polygraph.
I said, okay, yeah, I'm ready.
You gonna be willing to do that tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
I'm the polygraph exam.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes,
so I'm just making sure you're good.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what you
I agree. I agree.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to ask you a couple questions here real quick.
Okay.
Now, look, I could care less. Do you use illegal drugs?
Yes, I do.
When's the last time? You have any psychiatric treatment at all?
Sometimes, no, but sometimes in my head, when I get the spinners and make up, I don't be relapsing, no, man, and nothing like that. Yes, I can feel my head, but I don't take pills.
You don't take any medication?
No, I ain't taking
Have you had any psychological counseling in the last 30 days?
No, I haven't.
Okay. That's the two biggest reasons I couldn't test you, is if you were currently in psychiatric counseling or if you're using illegal drugs.
Yeah, I can't use the illegal drugs, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, within, 3 or 4 days of the test.
Yeah,
so if you could stay off of drugs through tomorrow, and I could get you in here tomorrow, I'll give you a good test.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Sound like a plan?
Yeah, it sounds like a plan.
All right.
No, I don't like that one. All right, now. But yes, sir. Yeah.
Then I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, man.
When they gonna come in and what they gonna do, man?
She's finishing up your paperwork right now, your ride ticket, and then she's gonna get you out of here.
Okay. Thank you.
All right?
Hey, I need you bathroom, man. You gotta take a picture.
Let's go do that then. I know how it is, man. At our age, you can't pass up a bathroom trip.
Right.
You just gotta take a squirt.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
How you doing, sir?
You're talking to yourself?
Yeah, damn, very.
You said you're here talking to yourself?
Yeah, I'm very upset about some things. I'm wait till you come back. You come back in?
Yes, sir.
You want to get your chair?
No, I'm sitting over here because it's a little hard and I'm working out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and get some. You want something to drink?
Nah.
No water?
Nah.
All right, be right back.
How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing all right. How about yourself? Oh, day to day. Yeah.
The detective would re-enter the room.
Camera footage back. You're not going to show up on any of those cameras, are you?
Huh?
You're not going to show up on any of those cameras.
What cameras?
Lindell's cameras.
Hell no.
You weren't there that night.
What night?
The night of the fire.
Hell no, man. I told you I ain't been looking at it in some years.
Well, he ain't had his cameras for 3 years.
When I was up there, man, with 3 years ago, then they always had a camera on this front door. On right where the porch is at. And you gotta hang down right there on that front door. We didn't ever have one on the back.
Did it work?
Hell yeah, it's one there. And then I had a safe upstairs in the bedroom. And then there wasn't no top, man. On the front, by the door. The front door. Yeah.
Well, he had one on the side now.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said I haven't been up there so many years.
Well, that's why I asked.
Yeah.
Because he's had one put up here. All right, let me get on back to the where he had said. I'm sorry, I had to ask about it because my mind don't like you. My mind.
Your device is disconnected.
My mind don't work right.
Stanley would never admit to starting the fires. He would receive over 30 different charges that included arson and murder. Thanks to the surveillance footage and witness testimony, prosecution was able to put together a case explaining what happened. Stanley started multiple fires all over his neighborhood, usually after a disagreement with one of his neighbors. If a neighbor said or did something he did not like, he would set fire to their home or vehicles. In the end, Stanley's fires would take 9 lives in total, and he would be found guilty of all of his crimes. He would receive 9 life sentences, 1 for each of his victims. To this day, Stanley denies having been involved in any of the fires.
Your device is connected.
Mr. Stanley was on some shit, wasn't he?
Power off.
He was on some shit. Wow. Like I said, man, y'all count y'all blessings. That individual has messed up his freedom all over a disagreement. That's just so ignorant and crazy to me. It's asinine. But it's your boy Moose. So do me a favor. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. If you left in that loop, I hope you like the content. Leave me some comments, y'all. Leave me some comments. And hey, hit your homeboy up with her, hit your homegirl up with him. Tip her, hey, subscribe to Moose Crime, man. Moose Azakar Crime Station. Nah, just holler at Moose Azakar. Peace and ball hagrids, people.
When the house. You got to be alert at all times in the clothes of the white man's world, because in the twinkling of an eye, your life could be snuffed out. And once it is gone, you can say all the prayers you want. You can be as holy as you want. You ain't never going to bring that life back. The life you got is the only life you got. Don't you let no cracker, don't you let no preacher, don't you let no teacher tell you that if you blow this life, God is going to be jackass enough to give you another one. Nigga, let me tell you something. Sneakers every 5 minutes. Finally, she get tired. Every time I buy you a pair of shoes, nigga, you stuffing them up, wearing them out. I ain't buying you no more. That's it. She get tired. What do you think about God? He gives you life. You come on the planet and you are so disrespectful of the giver of life that you waste the very life that he gave you. And then a lying damn preacher stands up and tells your mother, don't worry,